Hey guys, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn, and today I'm doing a Black Series review of Padme Amidala, one of the main characters from the prequel trilogy, who surprisingly only has one Black Series figure. And that's just shocking. And the weirdest part is, she's number 81 of the Red Box wave, meaning they waited through 80 other characters before making a Padme. Anyway, which it's really weird though because she's out of the prequel trilogy. I'd say she's definitely in the top 5 main characters, but possibly in the top 3 main characters. And they wait till 81 to do a Padme figure. Anyway, getting into the figure now. They did an amazing job with this action figure. It looks exactly like Natalie Portman and Padme, and it just looks really great. They did an amazing job of capturing her look from Attack of the Clones. Her hair is done right. Like, they gave her a belt for her blaster, her cape, or coat. I think it's a cape because it's not really going to provide any warmth, so it's probably a cape. But anyway, yeah, they gave her a cape and all that. And then they can also make it that the figure is from the arena battle scene. It's a bit difficult because you do have to remove the cape, and the only way to do it is you got to turn the figure's head around, and then it's like a really long process. It's like, hang on, like this. It's the only way you can actually get the cape off, and then the belt I don't even think can come off, so it's not going to be entirely accurate to the arena scene. And then to make it more accurate for the arena scene, they also gave her a Separatist droid blaster. Hang on a sec. Yeah. It's a bit more difficult to get into her hands because they're smaller and they aren't really meant to hold this blaster. So it's not holding it where you'd think it is. It's holding it right here. Like I said, this figure looks exactly like Natalie Portman. As you can see, they got all the detailing on her face. Very nice. Yeah, the figure it stands up very nice, something that I'd expect from a Black Series figure. A bunch of them fall over, but not Padme's. So her belt comes with a holster for her blaster, which it fits right in very nicely. And then, yeah, there's not much else there. She has good posability. And when I was speaking to Natalie Portman, why is it that Padme hasn't shown up in anything recently? Like, Obi-Wan had Kenobi, Anakin had both Kenobi and Ahsoka, but Padme is like the only character, apart from Mace Windu, from the prequels that hasn't shown up in anything recently. Oh, figure fell over. Okay. Yeah, why is that Natalie Portman hasn't gotten to return to play Padme yet? I think they could have squeezed like a flashback scene in Kenobi or something, so I don't get why is it that Padme hasn't returned in anything. She's a good character. But anyway, getting back to the figure, I think they did an amazing job on it. If I had to have 2 issues with the figure, they're mainly that this belt, like as you can see here, me trying to make the figure, like if you move it, like this belt, like it will not stay still. It's constantly falling and whatnot. It's just, like, make the belt stay on is my only complaint right there. And then the other complaint is that the hood or cape, whatever thing, is very, very difficult to actually get on and off of the figure, like I said earlier. Other than that, I think they did an amazing job with this figure. Looks exactly like her outfit. This isn't something they did wrong with the figure, but if I had done it, I would have done this, where they have the claw marks on her back from when the one creature attacks her, and then they can make it that the cape actually covers that, so that way if you want it to be off the arena scene, you can remove the cape, and then it's got the claw marks on her back, but, well, hang on. I don't know if it would actually align with how she looks in the arena scene, though, so that's why it's not an issue I have. I just thought that'd be a cool idea they could have done to the figure. But yeah, I think they did an amazing job. It looks exactly like how Padme does in Attack of the Clones, Senator, or arena scene. And then moving on to the box, it's just an average red box, so there's not much special about it. I think they did a good choice with the image for Padme on the box. That's very nice. On the side here, it does actually say Padme across, and they fit the whole name on because they didn't try and do Senator and then Pa, because that's probably what we would have gotten. Senator P.A. Yeah, that's it. The only big issue I have with the box is that she's number 81. We should have gotten Padme before this. But it doesn't really matter, and that's not really the box's fault. That's just they didn't make Padme until very later on. And yeah, it's just a red box. There's nothing really special about it. On the back, a bit of information about her, but yeah, that's about it. So, my final thoughts on the figure. The cape, impossible to put on and take off, so that's a bit of an issue. And then this damn belt that is always falling like up and down. It's just, that drives me nuts. Other than that, I think they did an amazing job on this figure. I heavily recommend you pick it up because, well, we are getting another Padme from Phantom Menace, except the thing is it's not even a Queen Amidala figure. It's from when they go in and invade Naboo to try and take back the city. And that is a good idea for a figure, but I would have just preferred a Queen Amidala one because, well, Queen Amidala figure would be cooler than that one. Oh well. So I'd recommend you get this one, or you could get the newer one that's coming out. It just depends on which version of Padme you like more, Attack of the Clones or Phantom Menace. And yeah, I think that's about it for the video. I think this figure, 9 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if only the cloak here was easier to put on and take off. And then the belt, if that would have just stayed better, it would be a 10 out of 10 figure. I really do think they did a great job with Padme. This is Grand Admiral Thrawn signing off, and I look forward to our next encounter in my next video.